Well, welcome back to Great Day Washington. A credit union's chief executive and a retired U.S. Army Master Sergeant. They might appear to be an unlikely pairing, but in the effort of supporting and inspiring our American heroes, they are serving us all, and they're the perfect match.
They're the perfect match in our own superheroes that we have with us this morning. Joining us to explain their union, PenFed Credit Union President and CEO James Schenck and U.S. Army Master Sergeant, retired Cedric King. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
What is this pairing? How did you two come to be friends?
Well, Dancing with the Stars. We are now.
The samba gets you every time, right?
Every time it got us.
Every day, the PenFed Foundation strives to meet unmet needs of our active duty military, their families, veterans, and caregivers. Each year we give several mobility devices called the Segway. It's an alley chair. They're about $15,000 each. And it's an unmet need of a lot of our amputees. It provides them mobility and independence, but they cost about $15,000 each. And last year, Cedric was one of our recipients of the alley chair. That's how we came together.
It was.
And this is all possible through the PenFed Foundation. Tell us more about this and this amazing partnership.
Every day, the PenFed Foundation raises money and gives 100% of it back to different unmet needs. We combat payday lending, we provide low to moderate income grants for first-time home buyers, and we just launched a Veterans Entrepreneurship Investment Program in which we're investing seed capital into new veteran-run startups. But every day through our Military Heroes Fund, there's unmet needs in which we try to prevent a medical emergency from becoming a financial emergency.
Cedric, your story is so inspirational. It was 2012, Afghanistan. You were injured by an IED, double amputee. But I want to say you've gone on to run the Boston Marathon, a half Ironman, and all these long distance. I mean, you're such an inspiration.
Thank you. It's a blessing. About 6 years ago, I woke up about 3 miles down the road at Walter Reed Hospital, and ever since then, my life took a turn. It looked like for the worse, but it ended up turning a turn for an amazing life. Everything has come full circle. I live a great life. Without legs and without part of my right arm, but I live a great life, and faith and family, those were the keys to me doing the Boston Marathon and doing this Ironman.
What's inspiring about you, absolutely, is that when I first met you, I asked about your tour in Afghanistan, but you said, I want to focus on the recovery and the victory, not what got me there, and that's an inspiration for people.
There's so many people, it's probably people watching right now that are going through some similar circumstances, maybe even more dire than myself. But I think at the end of the day, I just believed that God hadn't forgotten about me, you know? And I knew that, you know, at some point in time, like somebody up there was keeping score, you know, for every bandage, every time where it was a disappointment, every surgery, every time where I couldn't go outside, I couldn't, you know, play with my kids and my wife. Somebody up there was keeping score, and just want this to be a moment of hope for someone watching that you know, God hadn't forgotten about you, and there are people like James that are always there for us, even though, you know, we think that God had forgotten about us.
And tonight, James, you guys are honoring Cedric.
He is there, a military honoree at our Night of Heroes Gala.
Wow, what a
much deserved.
Exactly. Tell us more about the gala, because this is your largest fundraiser of the year, and it goes to help people in our community.
Absolutely. So every year, PenFed Foundation brings together about 600 corporate and military leaders to honor our military honorees and some corporate honorees who go above and beyond to help our veterans. So tonight is at the Mandarin Oriental. It's a black tie affair. We're very proud to announce it is completely sold out.
Woohoo!
But we can still use your help through the PenFedFoundation.org, because that's what my mom used to always say, many hands make the load light. And what's unique about the PenFed Foundation, PenFed Credit Union covers all the overhead, all the labor, all the expenses of the gala, all the expenses of everything they do. So every dollar donated, 100% goes to our programs to help true American heroes.
And we want to say our own Andrea McCarran and Mr. Nigel over there is emceeing the event tonight. She's given so much back, just like you guys have. And Cedric, real quick, we mentioned our studio audience is our military kids, and they helped your kids while you were recovering. So thank you guys for everything.
Thank you.
Cedric, thank you for your service. James, thank you for your support.
Let's give that website one more time for people watching at home.
PenFedFoundation.org. Let's unlock the secret.
PenFedFoundation.org. That's right. Thank you so much, and we'll be right back with more great days.
After the break, we'll learn how our military kids helps military families while their loved ones are serving our country abroad.